I scheme. I schemes. What we thought that many things are there, how to incorporate that. When we see the I scheme impact study, you will find that academic impact was very good. No? What MSBT has done, it was a very encouraging for us. So whenever we do the impact study of any state, no, what has happened during last 5 years, no, sometimes figures are not so encouraging because of sometimes design is good, but implementation is not good. So if implementation is not good, the desired results will not be there. No. So what we find that when we were going through the impact study conducted by ISBT, it was very good, no, invariably. Why it was excellent 75%, but here I have mentioned only so very good also. So that is also nothing kind of a negative things, no. Yes, academic gaps. Yes, what we noticed is this very minor because in the impact study, MSPT has taken the feedback from various stakeholders like alumni, industry people, pass outs, teachers. No. So yes, we came to know that yes, still very minor gaps are there. Let us fulfill those gaps, no, which are there. So with those gaps will be reflected, let me tell, I will show you later on the course basket, how many new courses will be there, no. It is will be clearly reflected, no. How many modified courses will be there, no. And how many kind of a clubbed courses will be there, no. If we want to club 2 courses, no, because there is slots are very less, so somehow we have to sacrifice 2 courses and make a one single course. No, there's things. No. Academic expectations now. What when we see from the industry people that when we were going through the results of impact study, lot of expectations are there from our diploma pass outs by the industry. So expectations are very high. We have to meet those expectations also. So what K scheme will be there? No, K scheme will be the changed considerably. It is not a minimal. But what we have experiences of last 30 years, no, whatever curriculum we used to revise, we redesign, the changes are hardly 10 to 15%. Here, certainly changes will be a little reflective and more. No. Program, genuine curriculum change. Genuine curriculum change. It is not because sake of change we change it. No. And program relevancy. That is very important. No. Whether it is relevant to the industry or not, that we are taking care about. And responsive curriculum. फ्यूचरिस्टिक मोहितकर सर ने वही मेंशन किया था कि आफ्टर 3 years when technology is so fast changing, no, like अभी 5G है, after 2 years then maybe 6G or 7G, no. So whether those things are there, yes, what my colleague Dr. Anju Rawle mentioned about, no, what Bihar has taken in consideration, they evolve 14 such advanced emerging technologies, no. We design curriculum for those things like drone technology, but drone for agriculture engineering. They say that application part. Drone for IT, it is a design part. So same thing is the drone technology, but different courses, different program is having different perspective. But agriculture engineering, we cannot teach the design of drone. Need not required. But how to spray the pesticide, insecticide, we are using the drone. So application part we have blended in the agriculture engineering. So as what we are thinking, depend upon the consensus that will be developed by the subject expert, course expert, mentors, and those who are stakeholders, we will appropriately take decision that whether it is a AI, ML, artificial intelligence, drone technology, IoT, no, many things are 14 courses developed now. Whether it may be standalone again course or maybe blended, that decision we have to. If we take the standalone course, then we have to find the slot over there. Finding slot in diploma is very difficult now because it is overloading our curriculum since last 15 years now. We keep on adding, but we do not delete on that now. So that we have to take the decision on that aspects also. Very quickly, student centricity, we have taken care of holistic development. This number is reflecting the NEP 2020. So when the final curriculum will be there, if somebody is going through that curriculum, you will find that yes, this is appropriately taken care of that. Multidisciplinary 9.3, STEM, STEAM, STEM, mobility, industry IR 4.0, mixed of technology and business, sustainable development, flexibility, lifelong learning, innovative pedagogy, as I told you that advanced pedagogy, equity and inclusions, that has already been taken over. Indian knowledge system 22.0, digital learning 23 and 24, non-conventional courses also, problem and project based learning, we have personalized learning, what we have considered is design thinking. Yes, this is coming in a very big way. At to what level we have to at diploma level, we have to introduce the design thinking, because it is not of today's, but in tomorrow, everything will be based on the design thinking, incorporating the AI. Co-curricular activities had been abolished now. Everything will, no, extracurricular activity has been removed. Now everything will be co-curricular and global skill mapping. This is what last mentioned over here. So whatever course outcomes will be there, those will be mapped with the international curriculums now of diploma level. We will see that how much. So mapping is also important now. Within the country also, like diploma curriculum of Telangana state now. Or you can visit the UPSTV, Uttar Pradesh State Board of Technical Education. You will find that now it is in a public domain now. So their curriculum, you can see that now. Our curriculum, how much parity is with them now? That we have to see that now. At a national level mapping, at international level mapping. We have to look into that. Otherwise, this curriculum is not that. This is either it is a very high-fi curriculum or below the expectations also. We have to make the balances of that one. Yes, this is what expectations finally what we are seeing. Job ready, academic, diploma. We have to ensure that. How we can reflect job ready? What we are thinking that yes, jobs, appropriate jobs of 44 programs are there now. We are dealing with 44. Whether the jobs are there, what kind of jobs are there? So we are trying to identifying that in with having discussion with the industry, that it is not merely thinking that in some like surface technology, job may be 2 or 3 kinds now. By either is the wage employment or the self-employment. And other important thing is a startup, new India, stand-up India. What those things are being incorporated in that curriculum so that a student will take care about those things. So what we are thinking in a very big way, multi-skilling, because multidisciplinary is there, the multi-skilling. We did this is one curriculum of that was not diploma level, but for the UG level, civil engineering is being taught the law, 2 courses of law, because all civil engineers are now struggling with the arbitration. So they have to employ the lawyer or what do you call that? Advocates, arbitrators, no. So they say that no, civil engineering will teach bare minimum what so that they can take care about how to be safe enough while preparing the tender documents. No. Law aspects, no. So those things are there. We will think later on that. How really we can think that. Industry partnership and collaboration, that will be reflected. We have already taken. Trending technology, we have done. Emerging technology or trending technology, Mohitkar sir, I have already mentioned about that. We have that. It is not only 14. We were trying to explore the 2024 also in future. And that will be continue also. Emerging or latest technology, that assessment, for learning, of learning as learning. Of learning is now not interested. We are not interested. Even assessment for learning as learning is going to be happen now. How the difference the documents are will be prepared and the things now. Now approach followed now over here very quickly now. This approach is how to do such things now. So we prepare the course baskets now. Now you see over here course baskets. Now different nomenclatures are there of course basket. DSC, it is mentioned over. Discipline specific course. So we have to categorize those things. No, the definitions are given over here. No. Other one is DSE. What it is? Discipline specific elective courses also. Next is generic elective, those courses. The next one is ability enhancement courses. Next one is skill enhancement courses. Now, there are questions over here. How to distinguish between ability and skill? How to, you know? So there is a lot of debate. No, we academicians, no, take certain decisions. No, but industry people say that we want skill or ability both simultaneously. But being an academician, we have to take the judicious decisions. Judicious decisions. No, how to say that one particular course like mathematics. No, there's a lot of debate. No, on that. Still, people are not clear about whether it is a ability enhancement course or it is a skill enhancement course. No? It is. This is the kind of things. No? So mathematics is an ability to do that. Workshop is a skill enhancement course. So now and further what we have, VEC, value education courses, no, value education. But here for your understanding and our level, no, you will find that some brackets we have mentioned something about. No. So when we say that in the bracket of AEC, 60% cognitive is written over here. We are quite aware about the Bloom's taxonomy very well now, because all of us have done almost the phase 1, phase 2. So we are quite aware about the cognitive development, psychomotor development and affective development. So when we say the cognitive development is 60% of reflection in that particular course, that we will consider is the ability enhancement. If it is more dominating the skill development, then we can say it is a psychomotor or skill enhancement course. And finally, value education where courses where we have some kind more affective domain dominating. But it is not a clear cut, 60% plus also. But if it is a 50-50, then that is what we are academicians. And we have to sit together, we have to take the decision how to do that. Now, in bracket, you will find that some numbers are written. Like the first one, DSC, 20 to 24 courses now. Yes, how many courses are supposed to be there? So 30, 32 courses now. But yes, minimum 80%, minimum 70%, minimum 60% is the discipline specific course. That is what we have to take. If we will lose this kind of things, no, then the genesis of the discipline will be disappear. No, you can offer these bottom courses also, more number of courses. Then you cannot justify with particular disciplines. No. So this balancing we have to do that, and we did it. No, we have something in our mind, and sooner I think next month or next to next month when we will start discussing with the learned people like you, because you are more experienced of your discipline. No, we see that. No, then you take the decision that what to do, how many courses. No, if these courses are going to increase, then it will be a rather than it will be a curriculum, it will be a kind of a syllabus, no? Conventional syllabus. So we want to come out from the syllabus to the curriculum where we have to have the multidisciplinary approach. Now see INP. This is also being given appropriately. Interns, apprenticeship, project and community work. No? That has also been given the proper weightage. Now you will see over here we developed this format kind of things. No? So what are the DSC courses? What are DSE courses? What are the GE courses? SE courses, SEC courses, VEC courses, INP courses and total courses. Total courses you will find that 50 to 55. This is just number is given now. But if we have a very exhaustive baskets now, so these baskets will be further developed. No, it will be good for next 5 years. No, if one student wants the from the basket, I want this course. No, that is what multidisciplinary. That is what choice based learning. No? Rather than very rigid. No, only in the basket 2 fruits are there. So he has to have the option of 2 rather than keep 5. Then he will take that which one is good for citric acid, which one is good for mineral, which one is good for fatty and other things. No, but he required all the things. No, so that is the concept of the course baskets. No, over here like this, what we find that we have just given a sample, but what I'm sure I have seen that no, almost all for 45 programs, this course baskets are being done, developed. This is a miracle things now. Now when we will sit together again, what we have to do? Very minor refinement we have to do that. But it is an exhaustive way. People have done a miracle job. We have seen that now, experience now. Now we will move from this. Now what we have, I don't know, but technology. Now from this to how to move to the program structure, from basket to program structure. So program structure of semester 1 is freezed based on this concept. So when you will see the scheme, you will find that these baskets are reflecting on column 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth column probably, where you will find that how many DSC courses, how many VEC courses are there now. So you cannot have all the courses of DSC during the first semester. Okay, but it cannot be all BEC courses will be there in first semester. It is also not justifiable. So AEC courses, DSC courses, DSC courses, that to be blend appropriately. As soon as we will move to the higher semesters, no, you will find that these baskets will be fluctuated no, between that. No. But anyhow, what we want that percentage wise, that we want that in any semester there must be 3 minimum baskets now over here. Let me tell you over here, this is an example of civil engineering. So here is the entry 1 over here, 22 credit we have kept over there. This is the standard thing. Tell me the time of this. Okay. 4 बज गया, एक इसके बाद थोड़ा सा और लेना, then it is okay. So over here when we say VEC course, yes, yes, share कर दीजिए. Yeah, yeah, that's what I think. Here standard things are credit is 20 is minimum. But 22 is if you are offering some courses also, that you can make the 22 also. But what we did is 20 we have fixed it, 20 courses. Okay, so this is the thing where we can have the academic decisions now. What is suggested? डेस्कटॉप से दिखा दीजिए, डेस्कटॉप से चल रहा है. हाँ, स्कीम है ये स्कीम, ये जो यहाँ से लिया हुआ है, आपने देखा होगा IKS is reflecting in the first semester. It is there in IKS, but here it is. Why it is 22? Because it is a standalone course. But what we did later on, yes, 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 yes. Now you see over here, these course titles, what we decided, it is common to all. Initially, we thought that. Sorry, yeah. So initially, it was taken a decision that because we have to implement and the students are coming, sometime examination, or sorry, admissions are little bit delayed. So we take the academic decisions that at least first semester must be common to most of the program, most around it is 28 or 30. Yeah, 28 to 30, it is common. And for some specialized programs, we designed a different, we have taken different courses from the different course baskets. दिखाइए. Yes, sir. So these courses are identified. The unique thing that what is reflecting over here in the, this is what over here, type of courses. This is as per NCRF. Clearly, it is done. This is done. Now let us move to the total IKS hours. So IKS has been incorporated over here. 90 hours. So this is a unique. You won't find in any of the curriculum of the country that IKS is given this kind of every. We have incorporated that now. Yes, thank you, sir. So now what we have, classroom learning hours, this thing, and finally the credits you will find over here, the 20. We did it. Regular, this is a lot of exercise has been discussed, lot of discussion has been taken place, and notional learning hours are reflected over here. Now you see over. Self-learning term work assignment is also reflected over here. So this is entirely unique things, what we are designing, and this will continue for the next 6 or 5 more semesters also. Now you see our credits, this is duration is common. Now here what we did, the thrust on the FA or essay, formative assessment and summative assessment. So weightage is appropriately given over there and total marks. Now here the important thing is this 875 marks which we decided, and this is what, let me tell you this, because in the next semester when we will be having, then you will find that the exit point will be there now. Here is the entry only. Exit is not. Exit will be possible on only 2nd, 4th and 6th. So that will be reflected when second semester scheme will be there now. So this is what we did now. Over here, the new things over here, we have notional learning hours for the semester are over here hours multiplied by 15 weeks now. This is what we thought for the 15 weeks. When you will calculate all these hours, you will come to know that by putting together semester 1, semester 2, it will be around 1200 notional learning hours. So this is the unique thing, Mohit sir, what we incorporated over here now. Now when we comes to the implementation part, yes, that we will see that how to implement that one, how to really, CIAN is very good. What we are planning CIAN to obviously what we discussed earlier also. So here is the, yes, another when we will design the scheme of the second semester, third semester, fourth semester, we have little bit flexibility to play with the credits, notional learning hours. But ultimately what we want to do that now, to meet the NCRF requirement. If it is not NCRF requirement, when you will go to that, they say that it is not in the NCRF framework levels now. Levels have to be mentioned now. So in the beginning, what we are preparing the document, how to implement that, what levels are there, what are the genesis are there, what are the meaning of all this thing, what is the complete basket will be displayed in the beginning of cell when we will having the entire program structure of 6 semester. Then you will find that from the baskets, which course will be of the 4th semester, which course will be of the 6th semester, 5th semester, and so on. This decision we have to take that. And one more thing what we have very briefly discussed with your mentors and course coordinators and the course expert, that yes, you have to take the decision in such a manner that what we did earlier also in IE scheme, like putting together 2 courses and having one, the sciences, basic sciences also. So lot of discussion is taking place, like communication skills, lot of discussion was there. We have the business skills also, how to really look into that one. We have the what do you call that, the soft skills development. In future we have to incorporate those things. No, yoga and meditation is reflected over here, but here IKS is not reflected, but because it is blended over there. No, so this is the same spirit will be taken for the remaining things. No, now yes, what we can do over here, here is also notional learning hours, particularly self-learning hours. Now you see over here, VEC, we kept self-learning hour over, notional total is 2 and credit is 1. 1 credit means 30 hours. ना here is, आपको थोड़ा सा चेंज करना पड़ेगा. पहले 1 credit का मतलब ये था 1 credit per week, but here it is written 15 week. इसका मतलब पहले के हिसाब से तो 15 hours हुआ. No, now it is a 30 hours. No, that you have to take care of. This is because 1 credit is equal to 30 hours. No, that kind of things that we have to understand. When this is going to, you can discuss with your mentors, course experts. No, because they inculcated the entire systems. No, after a lot of rigorous discussion with us, with our faculty colleagues. No, now they are at par. 80% now they are comfortable with that. 20% is all, yes, scope is there to really change their minds, know how to do that things, and we will struggle for that one. Yes, over here now. So here the new nomenclature, that classroom learning, there is no classroom teaching. Then over here the tutorial learning, then laboratory learning. Laboratory learning is also being incorporated the learning outcomes also. Again it is. So that is how this is being prepared now. Now we have to move ahead from tomorrow onward, that to implement it. Here you will find that on the top it is written the 16 weeks, no? On the top. Yes, yes. So this is what Chitlange sir, Dr. Sir Chitlange is saying that this 1 week for examination. Why? Because in NEP it is mentioned notional learning hours, including the examination and each and everything. So we are trying our best possible to incorporate or blend each and every aspects of the NEP and NCRF. Yeah. And now, any question now at this point? Yes. And can I show the madam? Yes, one curriculum. The outcome of this. Now we want to just reveal over here. Yes, curriculum. Now here we would like to have consider all these three. इसमें से हमने कोई भी चीज नहीं छोड़ा है. Now let us consider one by one. Multi-entry. Yes, we are giving provisions of multi-entry and multiple point. I will show you that. Multi-exits, yes, we are keeping that. You will find in the January. January, when we will be having a curriculum of second semester. Second semester having opportunity to leave the ATKTs. So exit will be reflected in your scheme in the second semester. Third semester, exit will not be reflected. Again, it will be reflected in fourth semester. At last is on the sixth semester. Entry so as good, no. Where he or she wants to take the entry, that will be reflected over. Multi-mode. Yes. For multi-mode, like we mentioned over here, learning, flipped classroom, MOOCs, online, blended. For that mode, we have kept a vertical column over there where you people are suggesting that this is what the multimodal delivery system. It is not only lecture method. It is not only the laboratory. It is not only the field visit. But what are the blended things now? How to blend the conventional as well as emerging pedagogies now. So what we did at NITTR, since last 40 years, we were conducting only two programs, induction 1, induction 2. Okay. And this is repetitively we are doing. But now because of NEP, we came to know that pedagogy is giving important. What are those advanced pedagogy? Advanced pedagogy. So we have taken those things and we created a new phase 3 program for the teachers of engineering and polytechnic, that is advanced pedagogy. This is what being reflected over here and this is being launched over here. Multidisciplinary, broader choice. I am going to tell you later on what choices are there. You people have done a miracle when we were discussing with you during the first or second interaction. We have just given the concept to your mentor, subject expert and course experts. No, when we given this concept, they simply picked up and they come out with a different kind of multidisciplinary opportunities how to create in that one. Then multilingual, yes, that has already been started by the state of Maharashtra. So here how these things are there. Now you see over here in this one. So entry semester 1, first entry is there 10th plus. Then intensive orientation will be done. But the exit will be there of vocational certificate subjected to finishing schools, finishing courses. What are those finishing courses? Now, you cannot allow students to go and enjoy the things if you does not want to continue at this. You have a responsibility to give them certain skills, so that at least he or she can earn some livelihood over there or find an opportunity to learn further from not institution but from somewhere else. So that is there. This is also known as the bridging courses. This bridge courses we are identifying. But how much percentage are such kind of exits? Very few. So you need not to worry that, but make the provision of exits, say suppose 5% to the maximum 10%. इससे ज़्यादा exit नहीं होगा now. But yes, when 2035, this exit, when it will be matured enough, like in Europe and America, their exit is everywhere at any point of time. Their exit is like that what our IT professionals are doing, leaving the job at every 6 months. Because they have, when they are working in L&T, they find Infosys, after 6 months they are resigning. This is exit and getting over there plus 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs. From Infosys, they go TCS. They like, so exits are there. But in our system, exit is not. Once your exit is exit, no one will take you to there. I am in government job. Okay. After 34 years, I am not having any kind of a courage to take the exit from the government job. If I will exit, I will not get entry anywhere. Even though I have qualifications. So what does it mean over? We have to prepare the system to facilitate this multi-entry and multi-exit. So this is the flexibility what is there. Semester wise. Now here you will find that the first semester you were noticing over here 20 credits. It is correct. But second semester, after you are getting over here 44 credits. But it's supposed to be only 40 credits. Why it is 44? Because those 4 credit courses are allowing them to take the exit. ये जो 4 credit courses हैं, there may be 2 course or maybe 1 course or maybe 3 course. That depends upon how you are designing the curriculum. But that is over here. Now go to the again, add over here 60 after 3, 20 plus 20. If he has not taken the exit, then the minimum 2020 will be there. But if he will take again the exit after say 4 semester, 84, so the 4 credit may be there. Here it is not 4 plus 4, 88 नहीं किया हमने. Exit point पे ही आपको उसको additional skill देना है. If he is not interested, it is okay. Continue with us now. We don't want to lose the seat also. This is was also be doing. And this provision is making like what we did in the national level, the kind of this seats now. Now take that how this is possible that if one is coming after 2 years, 3 years, no, but we don't have seats. No. You may say that 60 seats are there. So you may send a letter to the director. Now we don't have seat, no, all are filled. But yes, you have to make provision that if there is a 60 seats, no, you have to make for the 66, 10% seats must be for this floating population. This is known as floating population. So after 2030, lot of floating population will be there. They were roaming here and there. Wherever they find the sufficient provision over there and opportunity with the institution, they will take the entry when they are comfortable. So this provision is there now. This was never thought earlier. Neither those things are mentioned in NEP. 180 documents are पढ़ लीजिए. Now slowly this is coming to the multi-entry and multi-exits now. Now, what new features which we have added over here in your K curriculum? Earlier it was the competency word was mentioned over there. Industry expected competency or industry desired competencies. We have a lot of discussion on these aspects now. Until unless competency is certified, is achieved, you cannot use that word of the competencies. So now what industry is being involved? Bharat sir यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं. तो industry का reflections कहाँ आ रहा है? CO में तो कहीं industry word नहीं लिखा हुआ है. Which they are doing lot of efforts, but their name is not reflecting over there. Industry people now. So there is a new terms of industry expected outcomes now. What other outcomes are there? Other outcomes are known as academic outcomes now. So there are two kind of outcomes over there. Rather than three type of outcomes now. One is given by the regulatory or accreditation NVA. Those are also outcomes. Second one, which you people have decided, an academician, that what should be there, what kind of skills should be there. It is okay. But third, we are having a very good partner with us. They also want that what to be developed. So now what we have seen that industry, how much it is? How much it is? So we thought that it is like, let us consider COs, course outcomes. Invariably, how many courses are there? 30. Multiplied by 4, 5 outcomes. So 150. How industry is being incorporated? Let us consider 30 industry expected outcomes of each discipline or core areas. So how much it is? 20%. 30 is 20% of 150. So at least 20%. In future, what is going to happen? This is going to be increased. COs will be going to be decreased now. And at the time when 2035, that 50-50 partnership will be there. 50% you teach whatever academician want, but 50% you have to do what industry wants now. So slowly this percentage is going to increase over that. How to incorporate? There is a graphical representation of civil engineering. Civil engineering, suppose some areas are industry expected outcome of building construction sector, highway sectors, water resource sector, solid waste management sector, roads and rail and bridge sectors, environmental and sustainability sectors. What are those COs of that? Because we cannot make a person who is master of entire civil engineering. It is not appropriate also. So let us have consideration on that aspect. So this is a schematic representation that how COs of industry is being incorporated. I have gone through that. I have seen that during the first year, how industry is really helping. Heads off to them. Bharat sahab hai yahan. So really, we want to encourage further that now real involvement or partnership of industry is expected from semester 3 onward. Even second may be hai, lekin 3 onward we require more interaction of the industry. So this is what, and the next is what we have, Indian knowledge system. What is that? No, how to incorporate that? This is being kept IKS in the NEP, but IKS for IITian, IKS for NITs, IKS for primary education, IKS for secondary education. So how much IKS for us? He is already coming. At this point of time, he is not coming with any IKS knowledge, but by 2030, yes, definitely. So what we have seen that UGC has developed a very good IKS framework. It has 3 modules now. Module 1, Module 2, Module 3. Module 1, very primary level. Module 2, little higher middle, and level. Module 3 is of higher level now. How our heritage now? What was there in Takshashila? What kind of knowledge we generated over there? Can be brought over here in our existing curriculum, replacing the Macaulay's education system? So we are slowly moving away from the Macaulay's education system. Macaulay's is being replaced by indigenous education system. This is the first kind of a policy where a lot of thrust is given towards the indigenous learning. That is what is being considered. So now what we have to do? IKS. So there are 2 ways to incorporate IKS in our curriculum. One is either you can have a unique curriculum of a course, basic course, advanced course, or media level course. But we find that there is no slot over there because what we expect from that 3 years duration, we keep on adding, but we are not sacrificing any of the courses now. So what to do? So there was a lot of debate with the student. No, we cannot, like I did my master degree in geotechnical engineering. So I cannot sacrifice geotechnical engineering. I can sacrifice water resource engineering. I can sacrifice agriculture engineering, irrigation engineering, but I cannot, because I have some kind of affection with my knowledge now. So that kind of debate was taking place. So what to do that? No. So what we did, there is a provision in the NEP 2020 also, blend the IKS appropriately. So how much IKS is required for chemistry? How much IKS was there in mathematics, like Aryabhatta, Vedic mathematics. So Vedic mathematics. So what we did, we have incorporated or blended those is important component in the beginning in the mathematics, related to mathematics. Content of chemistry related to chemistry, content of physics. And what we find that the surface coating, one program is surface coating also there. In surface coating, when we were studying the UGC, this curriculum framework, we find that it is a very old technology what we had earlier in India. So we find that. So we incorporated at many courses now. So there are 2 ways. We have taken decision to blend in the existing courses. But in future, you will be having opportunity to offer a standalone course. This standalone course, if your curriculum structure is not permitting, so what to do? Self-study. Okay. Swim platform, you will get the videos also, lectures also, e-content also. UGC has started developing that. Another thing what we face is who will teach this? Because those mathematicians, they are very much comfortable with that algebra or trigonometry or differential equation or integration. So they were having kind of things. We have to, yes, Government of India has prepared another document through UGC that the proper training will be given to the entire teaching community about the IKS. So that has already been started. The second document you can also download and you can see that how much, yes, this is just for information. Now, the third thing is what is implemented, yoga and meditation. This is a mandatory requirement now to make, we always learn that healthy mind lives in healthy body. So how to make that? No, we are having students at adolescence age now. So we can develop this habit among them. To what is the advantages of yoga and meditation? So the duties, fundamental duties and responsibility, how to behave as a good citizens, how much we have the patriotism, whether we have to respect, the fabric of our nation. All these things are coming from the Indian constitutions. Indian constitutions is curriculum framework has already also been prepared. How much we have to teach for the primary education, secondary education, and the higher educations. Even those who are going to IIT or a higher institution like IIM, they don't know what is written in the preamble of our constitutions now. So it is not what I am saying to you, it is only for diploma level. Everybody is now in touch. Somewhere less, maybe somewhere little bit more. So that has already been incorporated. You will see when we will discuss over there. Now come to the quality education. How to say the quality education in terms of at international level? Where do we stand now? Sometimes we may feel pride that yes, we are advanced things, we have good resources, that's why we are producing. No, quality. Quality is having some kind of a parity with some standards now. What are those standards? It may be a national standard or maybe international standard. This time we have considered the international standard. So this SDG, Sustainable Development Goal 4, is very, very important. So 4 is taken into consideration. So appropriate curriculum is drawn from SDG 4, Sustainable Development. There are how many goals are there? 17. But appropriate for us is only 4. So we have taken 4. Yeah. So this is one. Other one is important, environment and green skill. Let me tell you, after 2 years, 3 or 4 years now, we went, myself and Dr. Anju Rawle, we went during 19, just before the NEP 2020 out, we went to the Germany, particularly for the green skills now, because they were advocating that in India, green skills is not being developed now. What are those green skills? Like climate change. So our diploma pass outs is more concerned about the green skills. So we discussed a lot over there in Germany, and we came to know that yes, we must have the green curriculum. We must have the green campus, green polytechnics. This is the concept. Green doesn't mean the color green. No. Okay. Green means, yes, what are those content through which we are developing the sustainable skills. 3R. If you want, minimizing the use of virgin materials. How to develop this concept in the students? How to develop that? It is our responsibility to develop that. So that has already been considered. You will find after semester 3 onward that green skills will be reflected over there, and it will be our responsibility. And we can say that these are how many skills, suppose. Let me tell you again the statistical. So how many COs we identified? 150. Each COs now we have taken into the lower levels. What are TLOs and LLOs? No. Theory learning outcomes and laboratory learning outcomes. In theory learning outcomes, suppose there are 1 or 2 green, reduce, recycle, okay, reuse, those skills now. what we have thought that each CO invariably, or if there are 5 COs, but they are supposed to be 2 to 3 TLOs or LLOs now, kind of things now. So when we consider, let us 3 multiplied by 5, 15, 15 multiplied by 30. So it is going to 100 and 450. In those 450s outcomes, no, at least 10% will be related to the green skills now. It must be reflected now. This what we did, let me just say you for the Gujarat. No. They were saying that which particular outcome is a green outcome. How we will come to know? Yes, it is a very pertinent question whether that outcome is written, it is a green skills or green related learnings. No. We did GCO, green course outcomes. We change the its coding systems now. So around 20%, 25% that depends upon. So we have this design feature in our mind in your, yeah, that is there. Last and not least, but it is the outcome based approach. You know that. So outcome based approach is already there in I scheme. So what is new in K scheme? Courses, COs are already there. So now here we have these COs now we have considered into emerging OB, outcome based education. Earlier it is a normal outcome based education. It is of 2016. Now we have emerging. In emerging we have so many things in build things now. And those are being reflected over here. When we are doing all such things, no, so what kind of curriculum we are going to get, no? मोहितकर सर बैठे हुए हैं हमारे सामने, नाइक सर बैठे हुए हैं. ऐसा ना हो कि आफ्टर ए ईयर टाइम दे से दैट खोदा पहाड़. It is not like that. It will not be like that. Certainly there will be a unique things now. When we are putting so much efforts now, so much time, so much energy, yes, definitely it will be there. So this is a kind of recalculations, and you will visit, this is a new term on the internet. It is coming in a very big way and only reflecting in the MSBT curriculum. So safety has already been there. This is the genesis. I am not going to discuss much over here. It is a little complicated things, no? But how to design and how, all the things what I have discussed over here, you will find that the NBA already there, industry already there, NEP already there, now institution is already there, and TLO and LOLs are there. So when we are moving this from top to bottom, now implementation is from bottom to top. This is what we are thinking in that. So now here, this will be circulated. Now, let's come to the